Like so many Americans, I come from a very long line of immigrants. People who fled Poland and the Czech Republic and Austria for many reasons over many historical eras, eventually making Mexico their home. And now here I am, generations later. I'm Mexican in the US, making the US my home. I'm Pati Jinich, and this is Thriving Through Food. On this very special episode, I get to join my friends from Stand Together to share one of my favorite places in the DC area.
¿Cómo estás?
Qué rico, nos damos muchos abrazos. Alfredo, te presento a Jorge.
Jorge, mucho gusto.
Un placer.
Y te presento a Alex.
Alex. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
We're all sharing como the foods that we love from our home countries and the foods that have nurtured us. And I was telling them we have to come to El Sol porque this is truly comida casera. I mean, the truth is that much of Mexican food is comida casera. It's like food from the home kitchen taken to the streets. And that's what Alfredo specializes in. He worked in really highbrow, fancy Latin Mexican restaurants.
For like almost 18 years.
18!
At one point I said, I'm done with this company, so I want to start my own company. I mean, my own little restaurant. And I'm so glad I did, because it's pretty good. I like my food,
And you have an extensive menu.
Yeah, my menu is more like the Mexican city, the street food.
Yeah.
The saco enchiladas, gorditas, pambazos, tacos de canasta. So.
We're all like so hungry, pero I'm really craving your queso fundido con chorizo. Can you invite me in your kitchen? Entonces vamos a hacer
Las enchiladas.
enchiladas de mole.
Yeah.
Tienes las tortillas.
Sal, tortilla fresca y pollo.
Here comes the sauce. Crema.
Queso fresco, poquito de cilantro.
Cuatro. Sin cebolla, ¿verdad? Una. Ahorita yo la llevo.
Chicken enchiladas con salsa verde, mole poblano.
From the time that I moved to the US to now, which has been 20 years, Mexican and Latin language, food, culture has become a part of the American lingo. Like, who doesn't know the word for enchilada or taco? And it's just like shining a light on how things from other cultures and other countries enrich these countries so much.
I hear something coming that you've been talking about.
Queso fundido con chorizo. O hacemos en la casa igual, tortillas recién hechas. Pati, provecho.
Gracias, Alfredo. Enchiladas you eat at home, you eat in coffee shops, you eat in restaurants. Queso fundido is like when you go to a restaurant with your family on a Sunday, like this is the appetizer. It's like how you say, okay, now we're gonna eat.
So now we're gonna eat?
So now we're gonna eat. So I'll make you one. Grab a tortilla.
So this is just
look
cheese?
at that on the bottom.
Like the super melty cheese. You taco it. I mean, look at these. When I was first starting to get into cooking, and I started connecting with Mexicans from all different regions of Mexico, and I connected with Alfredo, two Mexicans from Mexico City here in the kitchen, and he's employing 70 people. He's giving, he created 70 jobs.
So I sometimes feel like that there is like, in the United States, there is like a standard. Okay, this is how Mexican food should, or this is like how Greek food should taste like. And I was like, no, it can taste like whatever you want.
Labeling something as authentic and boxing it, you're not allowing for it to evolve. It feels like a cuisine or a culture should continue honoring what we've inherited and passing on those classics. But we have to open the window and get new air for new things to continue to thrive.
What you just said is actually how we feel about immigration overall. Let's honor what Americans' roots are, how, she was the place where the Statue of Liberty lifted her torch and said, bring me your hungry and your poor, and we're gonna create something here, we're gonna do things here. So how do we honor that spirit? It's by being open to the new people who want to come, who want to create new things, and it's that beauty of both of those things coming together that I think is going to give us that prosperous future that so many people, that all people in America are looking for, if not across the globe.
That's so true. You guys, this is so much fun. I love it. It's
You
so
weren't kidding
much.
when you said it was yours. You've been...
I've been hoarding it.
If you like this video, share it with a friend and learn more about our partners Stand Together by clicking the link below.